so like shin whizzer and things. Yep, and if we get stuck in that crack down position, and then we'll show shot recovery. That makes sense? Big.
Each match should be doing one.
There you go. Hop up. Good, Ian. Here we go. So at 6, that'll actually be both of these. Kendra is, she placed out at Fargo this year. She's going to wrestle at 100 pounds for the girls, but for the first half of the season, she's going to compete with the boys. So those two will probably kind of cycle through. So we'll see who we have there. And then we come up low, be at 13 for us this year. He was our 6-pounder, sectional qualifier. You know, hoping to kind of improve on that and fill into the size a little bit.
All right, same thing. There's right here. See? Use your collar tie knee. Okay, he's gonna come down on that. Come down on that collar tie. Move you around, give me a fake. Right there. Moving that guy around like that. Very important keeping this tight. It's not loose. It's in here. Controlling him. Okay? Ready? 1, 2.
Then we'll jump to 120 with Josiah Perez. Took 6 last year. Obviously, he's battle tested. He's been around. Pretty big part of the room this year with being one of the only seniors. He's wrestling with Jackson right now, actually. So those two are big leaders that have been around, put up a lot of numbers for us for bonus points last year. And then Messenger, right now, he's probably going to certify 44, but he'll bounce around our lineup at 150, 157 maybe, because of just our room is full of little guys. And then we're going to go right back to back with the Perez brothers. So then we got Isaiah, state qualifier as a freshman. Didn't have the best tournament down there, but also had a very tough draw. So just getting down there and then, you know, kind of being that, he's kind of the silent leader. He doesn't say a whole lot, but gets after it in the room, helps with his freshmen. So he's probably going to certify 20, same thing at 20, but wrestle 26 most of the year.
Really got a level change here, guys. You got a level change, pass that by. Get in position, both sides. Ready? 1, 2.
And then we get Carson coming in as a freshman, IESA state champ, qualified a couple of times, or I think once or twice in the IEK, and then placed in the IE the last 2 years. He'll be another one of those in that middle group there that basically we got a revolving door of we can plug any of these guys in at 26, 32, 38, and they're going to be able to compete with anybody in the area. So not sure where he ends up, probably certifies 32, and we'll see how that shakes out. Yeah, so we got Jack Benish, so another Benish in here, so 3 of them in the room at the same time, and then including Dad is helping coach, so a lot of experience here out of this group. Battle tested. Jack, I think, qualified every year in the IK. Never really put together his ultimate tournament, so we're ready to see how the season goes. But once again, that's another guy. He's probably going to be maybe certified 26, wrestle 26, 32. But no, he can jump into the lineup at any time. Yep, so Levi was a state champ 2 years ago in the IESA. Last year, he had a concussion most of the year and kind of injured his shoulder, so he didn't really wrestle most of the season, and then at the end just wasn't quite ready to go against that top competition. But if you look at who he beat throughout the year, I mean, he beat multiple state qualifiers, and then the biggest match for us watching him was dual team was probably the healthiest he had been. He took the 138 state champ all the way to the last period, and I think it was like a 6-4 match, so his potential is outrageous when he stays healthy. But yeah, and then we go, Jaden will probably be 57, 65. If you haven't seen the theme yet in this room, we're pretty small, not a lot of big guys. So a lot of these guys in the middle weights are going to bump up for the team for most duels. So our few big guys that we have, so we actually have Jackson's brother, Jasper Messenger. He's wrestled throughout junior high. Probably going to get thrown in the lineup a little bit earlier than what we would like, but Another tough kid is Cole Suter right here, wrestling with Wyndham. Cole, the sophomore, he has put in a lot of time. His dad actually was a place winner for Oregon back in the day. Very strong. And then we talked about it a little bit already, but we've had a pretty good success at IESA. So Wyndham, Jackson, freshman came in this year. He'll be 215 for us. State champ last year. Placed 5th, I think, the year before. So he's very unorthodox. So I think he's going to give a lot of the big guys, even though they probably have more experience, maybe a little more strength, but just his technique is not something you can match usually in a room. So he's going to hopefully surprise a lot of guys this year.
Collect his inside leg. You're going to make a tabletop with your outside leg. So you rest your leg on there from here. You can either come across at ankle and drive across.
We're going to rotate partners every once in a while as well, okay? So these are 30 seconds on. You're going to have 10 seconds in between. Remember, hip counters. Easy. Kill me. Stay strong in there. Throw it out. Good. Bring your hips. For time, you got 10. Run your hips.